Good morning. I am Andrea Cooley, one of the owners of Des Moines Moms Blog, and we are excited to be at the AT&T store in West Des Moines. It is by Jordan Creek off of Mill Civic Parkway. Today I'm talking with Jake, and we are sharing tips for keeping your kids safe online, and then also providing kind of a walkthrough of the AT&T provides for putting limits and checking in on your kids as they have their devices. A couple quick things. We'd love to have you come into the store today. The first 50 people who come into the store will receive a $50 gift card for Donors Choose, which is an organization that allows you to give that money to a teacher of your choice that they can spend on their classroom. So that's really exciting. And then if you comment below on this video, you will also be entered into a drawing for a $50 gift card for the Donors Choose as well. And we will select that winner on Monday. So I want to turn it over to Jake, and he's going to tell us a little bit about these safety precautions for our kids, and then we'll also do a demo as well.
Definitely. So again, I'm Jake. I'm the area manager over Iowa for AT&T, and we're super excited to have the Des Moines Mom Blog here to be looking at this with us. So AT&T is super excited, and what we're actually doing is free in-store online child safety support for parents, caregivers, anyone that has any children in their lives that need extra help and assistance with the content that they're consuming and need help monitoring what's going on their kids' phones and their tablets. So this is free to everybody. You don't have to be an AT&T customer, so again, come on down. We'll take care of you. All of our employees here are trained on how to set this kind of stuff up on your phones, whether it's apps or giving you tips and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you something real fast. So this is something called Screen Ready. Over here it's screenready.att.com. So this is actually a really helpful website. Whenever you go onto here, it's really user-friendly. This gives you just some quick tips if you're not able to come into the store. You can go ahead and pick the age of your child. So we'll just say 2 to 7s, somebody that might not be having their first phone yet, but you want to give them the tablet or something like that to watch YouTube on. So you actually have some really cool options here. You can go through and pick different categories of things that you might need help with that will give you some really good, awesome pro tips to help you control that content better. And after, we'll look at excessive screen time, for instance, and click continue. It'll actually pull up some articles on here that give you really good tips and that kind of stuff. So if you're ready for it, we actually have Jordan over here who can offer a demo unless you have any other questions on this.
Yeah, I think just reiterating that AT&T is inviting all families to come into the store, bring the device that your child is on, so whether it's a phone or a tablet, and they will walk you through how to do this. And you can also go to this website. Can you repeat that website again?
It is screenready.att.com. So SCREEN ready.att.com.
Great, and we'll share that link in the comments as well for you. But now we have Jordan, and he's going to show us a demo of kind of walking through a specific example of something of a limit for safety that you might want to do for your kids.
Absolutely, it's great to be with all of you all. As Jake said, there's a lot of incredible protection features out there and a lot of great parental controls available both on Apples and Androids. Right now I have a Galaxy S9 here, Samsung phone, and there's a lot of built-in protection available for you in parental controls. So if you swipe down from the top of your screen and you swipe down again, you're going to launch what's called the control panel on a Samsung device. And when you do that, you'll be able to go over and you'll see something called Kids Home. And when you press on Kids Home, you're actually going to launch a system that's been made exactly for kids. So this is right here on the setup right now. You'll press Next on there, and it'll be a home screen that's a lot similar to your typical Android home screen, but this is built and directed directly for kids. It has its own browser. That browser is built in with some parental controls so that adult websites or any other type of content that you might not want your kids having access to will will automatically be blocked and filtered. It also has a built-in special phone. So the My Phone, when you select it, you'll be able to control what type of contacts your kids are able to contact. So instead of them being able to call your boss or someone like that, it's limited just to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever you want in that regard. The other cool feature on this is, let's say we're in the browser and you want to show your kids a YouTube video, it's going to lock that video in for them so that instead of some other content popping up, like them being able to get into your work email, send an email to your boss that says blah, 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 it's going to make sure that that content stays for them, the content that you're really wanting them to see.
That's great. So they wouldn't be able to click around.
Correct. So there's
That's
no
definitely
clicking around there.
Something I need for my 2-year-old.
Absolutely. And if you press here, you'll be able to go into parental control, which is password protected. So that makes it so that you don't have to worry about them getting into the parental controls and changing them. But in here, you'll be able to gear it more towards what the age of your kid is. You'll be able to put your kid's name on there. You'll be able to set playtime, how long of a time you want them to be able to play on the phone. You'll be able to set daily usage. You'll be able to set which type of apps they're allowed to go into, how many contacts they're allowed. They have their own personal camera in this also. So they can take their photos without having access to all of your photo gallery. So only the photos that you really want them to see is what's going to have access for them. First few years, and you can control it so that they have as much content available to them or as little as you want. And like I said, you can set downtime, you can set all those different features on it. And Apple has those type of features as well. We'd love to have you come into the AT&T store. We'd love to be able to show you those Apple features as well so that we can get it set up for you no matter which device you have at home.
That's great. I love, because personally my kids are still young enough that they don't have their own device, but you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't let them use my device or let them use an iPad. And I have a few safety features set up, but I'm sure there are more that I could have as well.
Absolutely.
So, well, great. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah.
Did we have any questions come in?
I have my own question. Can we bring like our child, like if they have a Kindle, like a tablet, do those type of things, can you come in and bring that in to have somebody walk you through it?
Right, so we definitely are very well trained when it comes to Android devices as well as for our Apple devices because that's what we sell in store. We're happy to work with you no matter what though because we want to make sure that parental controls is a priority. We want to make sure you guys feel comfortable around technology because it's a great asset, it's a great resource when it's used correctly and when it's monitored correctly. So if you do have those Amazon devices, we might not be as well trained with those, but we certainly will give it like our best shot. And that Screen Ready website is an awesome website as well because it's going to have articles available for you no matter what type of device you have. So that's going to be a good resource for you as well. Or come into the AT&T store. We'd love to show you around and be able to try to work with your device as much as we can.
Great. That's so helpful. I know this is, you know, just a hot topic, especially with back to school, but really any time of year, kids are using technology and we want to keep them safe as parents.
Then we had one other question. Are you able to offer help with home systems and not just a single device?
Sure. So you mean like what type of home systems are we talking about? Like security systems or?
Like a personal computer perhaps, or?
I think it could be any of those things. I know sometimes, you know, there are different like Wi-Fi connectors too. Where kind of you can set different parental controls on those.
Absolutely, and AT&T, we're geared towards an integrated solution for our customers. So we're geared to offering solutions to everything, not only for phone, but also for entertainment. For example, we own DirecTV. We can help you, if you have DirecTV at home, we're happy to help you set up the parental controls on that. There's tons of parental controls available for DirecTV. We actually have it set up in the store so that rated R movies don't pop up and stuff like that. So you can set it up so there's a passcode for certain types of content on the DirecTV as well. You can set it up so that your kids have a personalized channel guide as well on your DirecTV at home. So there's a lot of things that you can do on that, and we're very trained with that as well. And of course, there's a lot of things on the internet side. We partner with CenturyLink here at AT&T, so CenturyLink provides us with a lot of great resources in that regard, and making sure that we're able to offer you content and solutions for your internet at home as well, and whatever security that's available.
All right, that sounds good.
So just a quick reminder today, come into the AT&T store here in West Des Moines, and the first 50 people will be able to get a $50 gift card for, I believe it is donorschoose.org, so giving back to your teacher and their, there you go.
We have awesome book bags ready for you guys that are AT&T branded. They have all the best back to school stuff. They have stuff about Screen Time Ready in there, the $50 vouchers. There's markers in here. There's whiteboards, mirrors, everything you would ever want for back to school supplies, all available in
Very
one
fun.
bag right here on Mills Civic and 68th Street.
That's great. That's awesome.
And the clear backpacks are great options now, for
Absolutely.
especially for sporting events where the only types of bags you're allowed to bring in are the clear ones. So that's great for people too.
Yeah.
And remember to comment, and we will choose a winner on Monday for another $50 gift card to Donors Choose. So thank you so much for sharing about this information, and we think it's a great way to keep your kids safe online and just to keep you as parents informed.